That's right, Sheena's back in my party. Yeah, I'll just leave her there, because I'll probably need her for this anyways. Yo, it's my boy.
Stop! Kratos, don't get in our way!
Hear me out. The Darius-Karlon core system just finished calculating its answer. If you form the pact with a summoned spirit, the protection around the Great Seed will be completely lost.
And that's exactly what we desire.
Don't you understand? What you're hoping for will not happen.
Silence! Do you think we'll pass up this opportunity? Lloyd, leave him to me. Go now. Form the pact with the summoned spirit of light.
Peace out, dogs. Oh, this could be bad.
This is it. The protection around the Great Seed will finally fall after this pact.
We're counting on you, Sheena.
I like how Lloyd's like, finally, we get to get rid of the protection from the Great Seed. Meanwhile, we literally learned about the Great Seed like 20 minutes ago. Like, not, I mean, for us, like a few hours ago, but for them, who knows how long ago. But, like, we just learned about this. It's not like from the very beginning we knew this. We keep learning, like, new stuff as we're going.
You got it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of like use your own discretion when it comes to saying stuff, because there's no right or wrong answer. There's nothing I can say to be like, this is exactly what you should tell me. But for the most part, I'd rather people not.
I ask that thou annulst thy pact with Mythos.
You know, I feel like it's better for everybody if you don't backseat game, with very few exceptions.
And establish a new pact with me.
Where is Asuka?
He'll come. He promised.
I see. Then all is well. I shall test thy worthiness to wield my power. Show me thy true strength. This can be ready.
Full time! Ready? Acuteness! Demon Neon magic!
Ready.
Full
Ow.
time! Full time!
You need some toilet paper. Oh, that aqua laser. Holy cow.
Get ready.
Full time! Laser!
Are you gonna like cast nurse or what? Wow, that nurse was so late, dude.
Get ready.
Thanks. Back out, Neon magic full time. Are you okay? First aid. Neon circle.
Why did demonic circle go off so late?
Get ready.
Neon magic full time. You're not getting away with this. Here's payback.
Get ready.
Here we go! Demonic circle!
Full time.
I think demonic circle does like no damage at all.
You okay?
Ready.
Full time.
Ow.
You okay? Watch out for the spell.
Ready.
There. Laser.
Ow, 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 ow.
I'm under. Not over.
Crap.
Get ready.
Oh, I jumped over his attack. And then I died a hole to death. Because you can't dodge Photon. One of the summit spirits heals you. I think it's water. I might be able to use that to my advantage here. I mean, I can't use life bottle on Rain. Why not? Oh, she's... What? What is going on? How is Rain alive with no HP? What? What's going on?
You okay?
Now she has 23 HP. I don't know what just happened. That was weird. Why can't I summon these? There we go. Do I summon darkness? Because darkness might be really strong against light. Or do I summon water? Because I think water heals. I'll do darkness. What's life without some risk? Ow, ow, ow. Please heal us. Bad things are currently happening. Please heal us. Oh, darkness. Oh, that was pretty good. Alright, finally. Maybe. Okay, Demonic Circle sucks. I don't know why, but it won't let me use it in conjunction with the other attacks. And it, like, does no damage either. Also, we all just died. How does this keep happening? Oh my god. This is going awful. Rain cannot get Nurse off because the bird is just, like, bullying her.
There is only sadness in war.
Asuka completely bullied Rain that entire time. She had 245 TP and couldn't use any of it because every time she tried to cast something, Asuka would just smack her in the face. Like Asuka did not attack anyone else but Rain that entire time. I got bamboozled. Bully burb. Exactly. Exactly right. I mean, I can't believe she had 245 TP. She never has that much because she's constantly casting stuff. But she couldn't cast anything that whole fight.
That was way.
Alright, also I can actually prepare myself a little better now because I know where the cutscene starts. I thought I'd be able to get to this save point and then do stuff, but... Or not save point, but get to this teleporter and then do stuff. But as soon as you walk over here, it starts that cutscene. Alright, so everybody gets TP. And that's fine. Probably cook something too, I guess. Just cook something easy like a sandwich.
Silence.
Silence.
Go.
Yeah, it's really nice when healing items are percent based, so you don't have to get like potions and then high potions and then X potions. You can just carry potions through the whole game. Because, like, I think the idea behind it is you collect potions until they're useless, and then you start collecting high potions and you sell all your potions. The potions always sell for like 30 gil or something, and they're like completely useless. It's not even worth it to sell them. So then you end up just holding them in your inventory the entire game, and they keep up a slot for no reason.
I
So yeah, I totally agree. I like it much better when items are percent based. The amount of times I've gotten 99 potions in my inventory by the end of the game is too high. I should have gotten rid of the demonic thing. It's bad. I wonder if I can't use it because it's in the family with Tiger Blade. Even though it doesn't sound like it is, it looks kind of similar. That was really painful. Sheena, don't die. Stop casting Healing Circle. It doesn't heal everybody. Nice nurse.
Here we go! Get ready. Light seal! Dreaded wave!
Dreaded Wave did like no damage because it's a bird and it's earth based. Either that or she's just taking no damage now. Okay, there we go. For some reason she was taking like no damage for a second. Yes! Got the bird. Oh, that looks bad. I don't know what that is, but it looks bad. No, no. Ow, she smacked me. Ow, that hurts.
You okay?
Wait for me. Run away! Just barely got out of that. There we go. Run away! How much help do you have? Jeez. No, 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 no. It's a remix version. Ow! Oh my god. You have so much health. I figured Ashka would have more health than she did, but she just does not die. Cancel that. Yeah! I did it.
Just as I expected.
Why do hurt sounds have to sound 18 plus? I don't know. Play Final Fantasy 13. Vanille sounds for the
Thou
win.
art powerful. Now state thy vow upon which thou wilt base our pact.
I vow to germinate the great seed in order to realize the true regeneration of both worlds.
We accept thy vow. Our power is thine.
In other words, because Japan. Do 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 do.
You did it!
No!
No. He sounds really worried about this. No. It's so important we have an actual cutscene for it. That doesn't seem too good. Congrats! Everybody dead!
What's happening?
This is the part where Kratos says, I was right all along. This is what's gonna happen. Meanwhile, the entire game, he had like 87 times where he could have told us what was gonna happen, but never did. This is how all these games go, and it drives me crazy. The whole game, Kratos has been like, hey, don't do that. And then Lloyd's like, why? And he goes, well, just don't do it. Like 2 seconds ago, he was like, what you think is gonna happen. Like 2 seconds ago, he was like, what you think is going to happen isn't going to happen. But he doesn't tell us what's actually going to happen. He's just like, hey, don't do that thing. And then earlier he's like, Lloyd, do this. And he's like, why? And he's like, oh, I can't tell you. But now he's going to be like, well, you shouldn't have done that because now this is what's happening. I guarantee it. Kratos is about to go into a giant monologue of all the reasons why we're bad.
Oh my god.
Is that the giant Carlon tree? That person. I feel like I've met her somewhere before.
Martel.
Also, thank you so much for the Tier 2 15-month resub, Urban. Good to see you, my man. Welcome back to the crew.
Martel? That woman about to be consumed by the tree is Martel?
She reminds me of someone. She reminds me of...
Why would Martel reappear with that giant grotesque tree?
I was afraid this would happen.
What do you mean?
Here it comes.
Having lost the stability afforded by the protection of the summoned spirits, the Great Seed has gone out of control.
Yep, tell us more, Kratos.
No. The purpose of the summoned spirits was to isolate the Great Seed from the outside world and prevent it from growing.
That was only half of it.
Here's the rest of it.
The two worlds were forced out of phase by Yggdrasil. They should have drifted apart from each other and have been consumed by the void. But this was prevented from happening because the Great Seed was placed in the center between the two worlds.
I don't need a lecture from you to know that.
The Great Seed is constantly being pulled upon from both worlds as they try to separate from one another.
Why are they in different text boxes? As they try to separate from one another.
It's a miracle that this delicate balance held up for even this long.
Wait, so the mana link served as a cage to contain the Great Seed in the space between the two worlds? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. And because you provided the unstable Great Seed with mana, it germinated in a twisted form and has gone out of control.
You could have told us this like 100 different times, Kratos.
It's even engulfed Martel.
Who
cares why this happened? I want to know what's gonna happen if we can't stop this thing.
If what Kratos says is true, then Silverrun will be consumed and destroyed by the Great Seed. And if Silverrun is destroyed, Tetheala will be destroyed as well, as it is linked by the holy ground of Karlon and the otherworldly gate.
Then everyone will die.
Everyone, except that twisted tree, and the angels that live on Daris Karlon.
We have to do something!
But what can we do?
Ewan, how do you plan to rectify this situation?
We can cut off the mana flow and stop the seed from receiving any more mana.
But that won't subdue the giant tree. The process has already begun.
Is the giant tree going crazy like that in Tetheala too?
Highly unlikely. Although I imagine they are feeling some effects, such as earthquakes.
That makes sense. Because Colette activated the process of world regeneration, the summoned spirits of Silverrun are now active. Therefore, the giant tree was drawn over here by Silverrun's summoned spirits.
Correct. The summoned spirits exchange their respective roles of yin and yang each time a chosen's quest for world regeneration succeeds. Currently, the summoned spirits of Silverrun are carrying out the role of yang by providing the mana.
Kratos, why do you talk like this entire game is a documentary? Get on with it.
But because the giant tree has overabsorbed Silverrun's mana, it has gone out of control.
Kratos literally sounds like every documentary I've ever watched.
If that's the case, couldn't we neutralize it? By blasting it with the power of the opposing summoned spirits?
Whoa, Lloyd! You actually understood what we were talking about?
God, is this enough? How many times we've been playing? We played this game for 35 hours. There's still, every time Lloyd says anything, they're like, wow, Lloyd, you can form sentences?
Shut it, Janus. Professor once said that the negative and positive of a magnet neutralize each other. This is kind of the same thing, right?
That's not quite right, Lloyd. But nonetheless, it's a clever idea coming from you.
Oh my god. I'm so sick of every character in this game just dumping giant loads of melted, rotten feces on Lloyd every time he talks. I'm so sick of it. Like, I hated Lloyd at the beginning of the game also, but there comes a point where 35 hours into the game, when I've played as Lloyd for 35 hours, where I'm tired of every single character just consistently dumping on him at every conceivable moment. Like, this moment is so serious. They're like, there's a tree that is literally about to wipe out all life. Everyone living on this planet and the other planet are about to be wiped clean because this tree is about to destroy all of us. And Janus still has time to be like, wow, Lloyd, you're dumb. And Rain is like, wow, it's clever coming from someone like you stupid idiot.
Even if we did decide to try and set the summoned spirits of Tetheala against it, how are we going to go about doing that? We can't get close to that crazy thing the way it is now.
The mana cannon.
Mana cannon? That machine Rodile was building?
We were actually manipulating Rodile into building that. Before the mana link started to disappear, we planned to have Rodile destroy the Tower of Salvation.
What?
So you're suggesting we feed the mana of Tetheala's summoned spirits into the mana cannon and fire it at the giant tree.
But I thought you were the one that sent us on the mission to kill Rodile and stop the mana cannon, and that one guy died because of it.
I suppose there's no better option right now.
First, we need to shut off the current flow of mana to the tree.
And why are we suddenly okay with Kratos now? Also, another question. Every time Kratos has ever talked, we told him to shut up, but now we're just like, okay, it's fine.
It'll be too late if the tree grows any larger.
Then here's the plan. Ewan, I'm going to pretend I don't know who you've been working with or what you've been doing. In exchange, you're going to order the renegades to stop firing mana at the tree immediately. Meanwhile, Lloyd's group will head for the mana cannon.
All right.
It's not possible, sir. Forcistus has executed our Asalia Ranch infiltration team.
What does that mean?
The Asalia Ranch is still operational. We had people working undercover switch over the mana flow.
In other words, we have to infiltrate the place right now and stop the flow.
Then I shall go.
You? Are you suggesting we should send you, our enemy, to do this by yourself?
I'll send some of my men.
Preparations for the mana cannon. The shutdown of the mana reactors throughout the world. There are too many things we need the renegades to do. You don't have enough troops to do everything.
I'll go.
Wait, what are you saying? We have to head for the mana cannon.
You and the renegades can take care of the mana cannon. Kratos and the rest of us will infiltrate the Asalia Ranch. Fire the mana cannon when we give you the word. You wouldn't be able to trust the signal if it came from Kratos alone, right?
Well, that's true, but...
Is it about Chocolat?
That's right. Chocolat is held at the Asalia Ranch. Lloyd, you remembered your promise.
All right, we'll leave it to you then. Don't let us down.
Let's go, guys.
Kratos is a traitor. Great. Why do we... Why? Alright, well, I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just gonna let it go. Whatever. I've lost all understanding of any of the characters or the plot of this game. Is something wrong, Mythos? No, just now I thought I heard Genus's voice. Look out! Mythos! Mar! Sacrifice his life for a robot. It's not a good way to. It's not a good way to go out, to be honest. To be honest with you, it's not a good way to go out. Could have just rebuilt the robot. Why did you bring me along? You don't need me in order to stop the mana reactor. Because I don't trust Crucius. It just happens that this time our goals, your goals, and those of the renegades coincide, but we didn't know what's going to. But we don't know what's going to happen next. But I don't understand. How does this coincide with Crucius? In what way does what we're doing coincide with Crucius? I thought Crucius's plan was to just, like, make angels and continue to rule everybody and continue to be up in the air where no one can touch him anyways. And be all powerful and stuff. I guess maybe they don't want everyone to die because they want to rule them. I don't know. No. But no one from Crucius is here. Kratos is from Crucius, but he's acting as on his own will, so that doesn't count. So how would you know that Crucius wants this to happen? We're not talking to anybody from Crucius right now. I just got a picture from a random number. This can't be good. What? I just got a text with a live technician tracking. On the day of my appointment, I can have live technician tracking to track the guy coming to my house. That's cool, but that's tomorrow, not today. So why are you sending me this now? Dang cable companies. It's easier to keep an eye on you if you're close by. I see, a wise decision. I hate Kratos. Can we please just get to the end of the game where they tell me why Kratos is such a, like, I don't even know what to call him. There's no words. The guy is like a triple agent, but he doesn't explain to anybody what he's actually doing. I don't understand his character at all. There's got to be some kind of big reveal at the end where he's like, I'm actually God, and I've been watching you this entire time. Or something. There's got to be something. Because right now, he just doesn't do anything. He doesn't agree with anything. He doesn't tell anybody anything. He's just like, yeah, yep. This is what you did wrong. Go fix it. And he doesn't do anything for himself. I don't get it. He's like the walking exposition dump, exactly. Like, he doesn't actually do anything. He's just there when the player needs to know something. Kratos is like, hey, so this is what's going on. How are we going to get in? The gate's closed. I'll jump down inside from the cliff and open the door. No, let me go. I can simply fly over a gate like this. Hard to believe I'm fighting together with you again like this. Heh, does it displease you? Oh, please. Of course I'm not happy about it, and I don't trust you either. Good, that's how you should be, because you and I are enemies. I'm just gonna let that go. Is Kratos actually, like, good or what? Yeah, he's got a bunch of different skills, I guess. I'll give him a shot. Rune Helm. Is this the original? Yeah, this is the original, place, like, from the beginning of the game. Gives you more magic. I guess that would actually be... I don't think that's really good for Lloyd. Like that. Ranch, that was the word I was looking for. The original ranch from the beginning of the game. And to think, if I could have just walked in there and grabbed that treasure chest, I would have had one of the best helmets in the game from the very beginning.
Don't let up!
A cuteness. I want to see how much damage Demonic Circle does. Oh my god. Okay, that did a lot of damage, actually. But I still like Beast better.
To inferior beings?
Alright.
Inferior beings? Battle God? You just got Battle God. A silent warrior who betrayed all trust. No reasons are given to those left behind. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what he does. I'm glad the game is self-aware. We're gonna change this back to this. Wait. Whoa, a kind of warm light came out of it. It's the light of mana. This is mana? Be careful, if you release too much of your body's mana, you will exhaust it. Okay. Like this? Is this too much? Is this too much? Is this too much of it? Is this too much rainbow juice? Turn off the game, you've played it long enough. This is the mana reactor. Can't we just destroy the ranch? If we're going to do that, we have to rescue the captives. We don't have time We don't have time this time around. That's a weird way to say that. Let's destroy or stop just the mana reactor while rescuing Chocolat and the others. Man, the writing in this game. Where are the captives held? Around here, I think. That's on the way to the mana reactor. We may be able to rescue them at the same time. There's insufficient time. It would be a 70% loss. God dang it, Perseus, stop being a robot. It's the same as in Kavar's ranch. We will have to divide into teams. What should we do, Lloyd? I'll go to the mana reactor. Chocolat hates me anyway. Okay, then pick the members for your team, Lloyd. You be rescued. Are you serious? I just didn't want the rescue team to be like actual garbage, so I put Rain over there. God dang it. Now I picked the wrong one. Wow. For some reason it doesn't cancel if you do all of the rescue team. You could do like everyone in the rescue team and make Lloyd go by himself if you wanted. Go with this. God dang it. I'll show you what a genius magician can really do. I will observe how far your skills with the blade have progressed. Okay, let's do our best. Let's stay together until we reach Chocolat's position. That will be faster. Gotcha. Also, looks like we can use these facilities, so we should prepare ourselves before going into battle. Lovely mittens. I found some lovely mittens. Very lovely mittens. They're very lovely. Leonis, Solar Spinner, Muramasa. A blade so sharp that enemies don't feel the blow. Wow, that's something. Translates to Lionheart, a weapon for the brave. Dasku. What was the other one? Solar Spinner? Holy cow! It's like double the attack, jeez. Rune Staff. Other sword. Dude, I just found like a really good weapon for everybody. They're not screwing around in this dungeon. What was the other one? Other sword. Indestructible sword. It's a folding sword.
One right after another.
It's like lightning sword. Oh, these swords look sweet. I love Rising Falcon. You can actually dodge stuff with it.
Two inferior beings?
I'll talk, no act.
You know what else I really hate about Kratos? I was really interested to learn how he would grow over the course of the game while being with Lloyd. Like, I figured, like, Lloyd would learn to be a stronger swordsman, but Kratos would learn to not be so stuck up or something. And, like, none of that happened. He just kind of left, and now he's just, like, mysterious and has no personality whatsoever. Makes me sad. So where am I supposed to go then if I'm not supposed to go to the left? What's up, Rockin' Shoes? Yeah, you can read that paste bin for more info about it. We were playing it this morning.
You're going down.
I wonder if I'm supposed to use my mana somewhere.
Hunting beast!
She's not having too much fun.
I feel good.
I feel good today. Why am I not allowed to walk any further onto this platform? I get like stuck. It's weird. Not sure what I'm supposed to do with this mana. Aha!
Chosen one.
Chocolat! Don't move! So you're the intruders. The host bodies made a break for it when they heard you were here. You'll pay for this.
Alright, just gonna let him do that? What the? Ooh-aha! Oh, saved by the bearded guy.
You!
Also, quick question. What was the point of making that whole rescue team? They're like, alright, I'm not gonna go where Chocolat is because she hates me, so I'm gonna go somewhere else. You guys go to be the rescue team. And then they said, okay, but we're not going to split up until we get to Chocolat. But now we're... Okay. What was the point then?
So, you like kicking people around, huh? Well, now it's payback time.
And now Lloyd's going to just save her anyways, so...
Don't let up.
Should have just come up with the split up now.
It'll be over soon.
I guess they're saying, like, the rescue team's gonna take her out, I guess? I guess is what they're saying. It's okay, we'll all go rescue her, but then the rescue team will take her out while the other ones go forward. I guess that makes sense. They just worded it weird, because they said rescue team, so I was like, okay, so they're rescuing Chocolat. Like, they are, but they're just the ones taking her out.
Pretty good, right?
Death plays so much Final Fantasy VII, you might as well try to be a speedrun master. I've speedran Final Fantasy VII many times.
Thank you so much.
I just don't run it anymore.
Thank you.
Are there any others here?
However, this Monday, I'm running a different RPG game called Evil Land 2, and I would love for you to check that out, because I'm doing my first full run on Monday, and I'm really excited about it.
I think the people in the other rooms managed to get away already.
Well then, we'll take the captives just as planned.
Right. Good luck.
Come, everyone, this way.
If you don't want to be saved by me, just consider yourself rescued by the Chosen. Now hurry and go!